Hi, it's me, and that hi was especially towards Chad and Ashley because they make fun of my oh hey there and hi, but I don't care. That's who I am. So this is Talkie Blog. I don't know what number I've done, but I had to pause it for a second because I heard people talking, and it actually was just Brian and Nelson going on rounds. But we're doing an update, and there's Ryan Uman, but I just saw him. So, today's Talkie Blog takes outside from our patio again. And Chad, while he was down in Disneyland, got me a shirt, so it's really exciting. And as you can see, there's the pool. And currently it is, I'm going to check my dashboard. Actually, I should check my phone, but it's about it's about 97 degrees outside. So actually check the phone. But while we're doing that, a lot has happened since my last Talkie Blog. Professionally, as well as things that we've done in work. So I thought I would update on that, as well as things that are going to be going on, as well as talking about some other things like Twilight, which I'm thinking about. We're going to have to do a whole different blog on that because I'm getting pissed off. But, and also I need to make a separate message to my roommate because I miss him a lot. Anthony Reed. I'm sorry, Tony. But my roommate for next year is named Tony, ironically. But I'm sorry, Tony. Roommate will always be roommate unless you outshine, which I really don't think you can. Okay, it's 98 degrees. It's hot. Okay, so work-wise. So yesterday we had a meeting with Trey, who works with the Office of Diversity here. He deals primarily with literally integrating diversity issues into, curriculum, as well as what else as well as just an overall campus climate. And he also works with housing, which is a great venue because you're going to have to deal with diversity in the res halls as it is, as well as dealing it within the classroom and what challenges that they have to work with professors who've been here for a long time that don't want to change curriculum because they're always set in their ways, to new interesting ways to get it across. So they're working right now on creating a hate crime report. So in case of hate crimes do occur on this campus, they can report it online to the police department as well as the higher administration so they can take care of it, which I think is awesome. And I brought up the fact that at Eau Claire, they're making a hate bias incident report, which Beth started at Gonzaga, and she's bringing and implementing the idea at Eau Claire. And so we had something interesting to talk about. And we also talked about how Eau Claire just did a campus climate survey and how we rocked at it to get some demographics done and feel the overall climate. And they haven't done something like that here in a long time. So when I brought up Sue Rankin at Penn State, he was very interested. So I'm going to send him some of Eau Claire's demographic information. Hopefully I can find that. Or talk to, I don't know who would have that information at school. Maybe Teresa Halloran in affirmative action or OMA, but I'm not sure. We also talked about diversity statements and a diversity plan. They're making a diversity plan for the university. And, the one thing that I thought was awesome is that the city of Chico is implementing a diversity statement for the city, not just, for their board or for their city council, but for the whole city. And I thought that was phenomenal, and what a perfect community. I mean, if you make it from if you can do it at a university level, why couldn't you do it at a city level? And Chico is about 100,000 residents. So the fact that they're trying to get this into and ingrained as an issue or to make something aware of here, I'm really envious of it. I really want to see where it goes because could we do it in Eau Claire? I don't know. Or the diversity here in Chico is a little bit different than in Eau Claire, and I had to tell them several times that I came from a homogeneous population. So, there's diversity out here, and it's amazing. Also, I talked about with him about the civil rights trip that I do and how they've been looking at something to do that here. So I'm going to send him some information. His name is Trey, by the way. And supposedly there's an amazing immersion grad program in San Francisco, and I need to find out what that program is through. So we're going to do that. Okay, reunion is coming up next weekend, and it's the Res Life staff from years past, and most of the guests are going to be from the 70s, which will be awesome to talk about and hear all their experiences. So I'm in charge of putting the music together with a mix. I might have to call Sarah Gonzalez, but I went through the top hits of each decade, and we got it. A lot of Glee music, because our Glee music goes across the board. And so that's pretty much it with the reunion. It's just amazing to find out, to go through a reunion setup. So if I have to ever do that in the future, like I know in Putnam, we've talked about a Putnam family reunion at the beginning of the year for old Putnamites to come and new and talk about their experiences and just make it a yearly event. Also, January asked me to get the RAs of Putnam for the past 10 years for a reunion next year. So I'm in charge of that. I totally forgot about that January, so while you watch this, we have to think of something. Marissa Wolf, I know you're watching this too, so we're going to figure this out. And then today, wow, 6 minutes. And then today, we met with the IT people at the library because here at Chico, they do all their applications online, and so the portal or whatever opens up on a certain day, and a lot of these students are really apprehensive, really anxious, and they want to make sure everything is right. So they have this program called Camtasia, which captures and narrates what you need to do before you do it. It's kind of a how-to guide. And so we were going through that process over at IT, and the program's phenomenal. It was just a way for me to get kind of an administrative look, kind of look like how that process goes, because at Eau Claire we still have paper. And like I've talked about in a previous blog, I think it's stupid. I really do. I think we need to get to a program where, you know, you can sign up online, and we don't have to go through all this sign up crap at the beginning or during the school year. It would save time on the hall directors, it would save time on the RAs, and it would save time, I think, in the office. But that's not my decision, and I could be yelled at for that, but it's my opinion, so I can go with it. Oh, Ashley, my roommate's coming. I'm doing my talkie blog.
Oh, well, say hello for me.
Ashley says hello. She's down below. She'll be coming up. I'm already at 7 minutes.
Ooh, I cut that thing off.
I know, we're almost done. I'm talking about...
Did I say that no one will watch over 5 minutes?
Yeah. Davey Wavy said no one will watch over 4 minutes, but I had a lot to talk about. It's true. I'm talking about Camtasia. Yeah, we like Camtasia a lot. There were some stupid questions asked, but that's all I have to say. And if you know about what happened today, I'm sure you know who asked them. So I'm gonna get in trouble for that, but oh well. As the Res Life meeting, to finish out my professional staff and this talk about, because the point of the blog is for this internship, is for RA training, I have to pick a subject and talk about it. And I was thinking about doing white privilege, and they want me to collaborate with Trey, but I also need to get some help from January and Jody back at school, as well as maybe Ann Watson, fellow RA, and Annie, I miss you. But last time they brought up white privilege as a topic, it was very contested. People didn't know how to deal with the issue. They were very, not ignorant, but they really bit back hard towards the people who were moderating it. So I just want to put it up to discussion, find out what we can do. And we don't want to really focus in on white privilege itself, but privilege as a whole. And if we need to focus in to white privilege, perhaps. But it's definitely a topic that I think needs to be addressed. I mean, they have a whole conference in it. They just had one in La Crosse. Okay, my time is really going long. So to finish out, a lot's been happening. I'm going to San Fran this week. I'll tell you about that afterwards. But I'm glad everything's well, and hope to hear from everyone soon. Okay, bye.